All right, today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful skills you can possibly develop, and that's the ability to turn those really frustrating problems into incredible opportunities. So let's dive right in.
You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. You hit a total wall. You've looked at a problem from every single angle, you've turned it upside down, but nothing. The solution just isn't there. It's so frustrating, it can be really demotivating, and honestly, it can feel like you're the only one dealing with it.
Well, here's the thing. You are definitely not alone. It's a completely universal experience. And the best part? Getting unstuck isn't about luck. It's not some random flash of genius. Nope. It's about building a very specific and very powerful skill.
And that skill is creative thinking. Seriously, think of it like a master key. It's the one thing that can unlock solutions you didn't even know were there, turning those roadblocks into stepping stones.
You know, this quote from Brian Tracy just hits the nail on the head. Success is not the absence of problems, it's the ability to solve them. It totally reframes how you look at challenges, doesn't it? It means problems aren't a sign you're doing something wrong. They are the path. At the end of the day, success really just comes down to how good you are at solving them. So what exactly is creative thinking? Well, at its core, it's really just the skill of looking at a problem from a new angle. It's about forcing yourself to step outside your normal way of thinking to find those fresh, maybe even a little weird, unconventional solutions. And that word skill is absolutely crucial because it means anyone, and I mean anyone, can learn and get better at this.
I love this analogy. Think about it. Creative thinking is not some magical gift that only a few people are born with. Not at all. It's a muscle. And just like any muscle in your body, the more you actually use it, the more you work it out, the stronger it's going to get. It becomes faster, more reliable. It becomes your go-to tool.
Okay, so if it's a muscle, how do we actually build it? How do we work it out? Let's get into the practical step-by-step stuff. The source material for this lays out a method that's, well, it's beautifully simple, but it's also incredibly powerful. It all kicks off with this idea of thinking on paper. Okay, so step one, you write the problem down. Write it down with total crystal clarity. Step two, you brainstorm every single possible solution. And I mean everyone. Good ideas, bad ideas, crazy ideas, doesn't matter. The goal here is quantity, not quality. Just get it all out. Then, step three, you look at your massive list and you pick what looks like the best path forward. And finally, step four, and this is the big one, you have to take decisive action on that solution, like right away. Now here's where it gets really interesting, because building this one skill, it has this huge ripple effect across your entire life. It's not just about solving the one little problem you have today, it's actually a cornerstone for, well, a much, much bigger idea of what it means to be successful. And you can see how it all connects right here. When you know deep down that you can solve any problem that comes your way, you start taking full responsibility for everything. Why? Because you're not afraid anymore. And when you're not stuck, you stop wasting time and you start using that time to actually implement your solutions. And what happens then? Well, you naturally start operating at your peak performance. See, it all flows from that one skill.
So, what this all boils down to is a new mindset. This isn't just a little trick or a technique you pull out of a hat. It is a fundamental, deep-down shift in how you see everything, the world, your challenges, and what you're capable of.
This really is the core of it all. With this new mindset, your problems are no longer stop signs. They're not that big red light telling you, nope, dead end, time to give up. That whole way of thinking just starts to disappear.
Instead, you start to see them as invitations, as opportunities. You see a puzzle that's just waiting for you to solve it. It's a chance to fire up your creativity, to grow, and to literally become a better, more capable person just by tackling it.
So I'm going to leave you with the question. Think about it right now. What's one thing you feel stuck on? It can be big or small, doesn't matter. If you use this framework, what new ideas could you come up with? What problem are you going to unlock first?